Yes. If you can see me clearly, please let me know. Let me know you can see me clearly. Sorry about the delay. If you can see me clearly now, let me know. Yes, if you can see me clearly, let me know. I want to see a response in the comment section. Yes. If you can see me, let me know. Let me know. All right, because we are about to get started. We are about to get started. All right, all right. For those that are here with me while others join us, the first thing I want you to do is to change your video quality. I'll be sharing premium information in this webinar, so I want you to see everything I am doing. I want to see everything I am doing. So for those that are here, please change your video quality to HD so that you can see everything I'm doing. Now, in this class, I'm going to be sharing premium information step by step, step by step. So you want to pay attention, you want to take notes, and then you want to keep all distractions away. So what you need to do now is that you need to I want everyone here to just tell me your name, tell me what you do for a living. Yeah, your name, where you're watching this video from, and what you do for a living. Let's go. My name is Zion. I'm watching this video from Lagos. Um, I'm an accountant or I'm a ghostwriter. Just tell me what you do for a living and let's get to it. Yes. I'm waiting for a response so we can kickstart the training. Yes, I can see. I am Blessing. Tell us where you are watching this video from. Tell us where you are watching this video from and then what you do for a living. Now, in this webinar, I'll be sharing premium information. So once you are filling the information, send fire emoji so that the more you send fire emoji, the more the more I'm prompted to want to share more information. Okay, I can see you. All right, very good. All right, I can see Grace, I can see Adiola, I can see Bola, I can see Pamela, I can see Blessing, I can see Ruth. Thank you. I can see that's actually very good. Now there are some things that I didn't add to my slides that I'll be saying. So you want to pay attention. Now, this is not going to be like the usual classes you've experienced in time past. This is going to be practical information. Practical information, yes. Information that can change your finances around, information that can turn things around for you. This is practical information, practical steps that has helped over 500 to 700 students of mine earn 300 to $600 as beginners. Yes, so I'll be sharing practical information, and that's why you want to pay much attention. All right, so we're going to go straight to it now. I'll be showing you companies to work with. Like I said before, I'll be showing you the official platforms. Then I'll also be showing you how you can use AI, how AI can assist you in writing and getting jobs with these companies. Now, one thing about classes like this and why I'm always happy is that when I'm done with classes like this, I often see testimonials within 20, 30 days, people already bagging contracts and people already making money off this whole class. And that's why you want to pay attention. So let's just straight to it. I'm about to share my slide now. Yes. All right. I've started sharing my slide. I'm going to put it into full screen now. And then I want everybody, just if you can see this slide, just comment. I'm going to put it in full screen, but if you can see the slide, just comment that you can see the slide. So we can just get straight to it. I'm waiting for our responses. Let's be very fast about it. If you can see my slide, let me know. I want to be sure. Yes, very good. Very good. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So let's get straight to it. I said how you can earn 500 to 1,500 monthly by ghostwriting for foreign companies. This is the exact strategy that has brought contracts for over 700 people. So let's get straight to it. We'll not be wasting time. All right. Now, like I told you guys before, I said this is the exact strategy that is helping a lot of my students make good money off this skill. Now, here is Rachel. I'll just show you some quick examples. Here is Rachel. Rachel is Rachel is a student of mine. She had the contract with one of these companies, and then she has earned over $1,300 from the company. But one thing about the companies we work with is that they will continue to pay you for your stories, for your articles. As long as those stories and articles are pushing, they will continually pay you. So every month, Rachel was still getting $147. Sometimes she was getting $200. But then this particular one she shared with me, where she got $147, and she was like, another bonus, oh, I don't even know, cover my name, oh. Yeah, and that was when she shared this result with me, this other bonus, another extra bonus. Now, she told me some things she has been achieving with it. She was like, I'm just buying fancy things, oh, and saving and eating. Well, I want to invest soon with my savings. I dey wait to make the thing reach one amount first. Then I fit buy land. Then if you can see here, she said, I even use GIG money to do passports. She's planning to use the money from this skill to actually sponsor herself to go for outside the country, to go for further studies outside the country. Now, let me show you the shocking thing. Yes. Now, so I posted it on my status, and I was like, this girl in her early 20s, see the amount of money. She has earned over $1,000 from this story, and they're still paying her over $200, $150 per month. And I was like, she's in her early 20s. And she corrected me, and she was like, I'm not in early 20s, so I am just 18. And that was where I was shocked that, wow. So, an 18-years-old girl, and she's doing this much for herself. Now, she didn't refer anyone, she didn't advertise or sell anything to anyone, she didn't leave her house, and she's winning with this skill, just as an 18-years-old student. Now, another person here is Mrs. Folukemi. If you look at her DP here, you actually see two kids. She has two agile kids. Now, she was one of my students who said that, oh, this writing is not for me. That's what she said when she started. But then, within few time, she got to exclusive contracts within 3 weeks of starting. Our results were just coming like a flash. Yes, so in this training also I'll be revealing the strategy busy people like Mrs. Folukemi, the strategy they use to keep making the bag. Yes, I'll be revealing the strategies that busy people like Mrs. Folukemi they use to keep making the bag, and that is where you want to pay much attention. Now, of course, if it is working for busy people like Mrs. Folukemi, then there is no reason why it won't work for you. Now, another person I want to see here is in your bond getting. It was like, I just got an update that another is on the way. God is the greatest. Don't just leave. This is about $200, $210. He said, your house agent and landlord now make I know enumerate assets just in 1 year. Now, when Edson started this skill, it was just an house agent. Of course, everybody knows an house agent. But with this skill, he has been able to learn how things work. He has been following all of these things. And then now, here he is. He's traveling around the world. He's already a landlord from just this skill. And that's one thing I want you to first of all know, that the strategies I'll be sharing in this lesson, in this webinar, they are enough for you to start getting substantial results with these companies. Yes, I said I'll be revealing about 3 companies. You will see how you can apply to them for contract, how you can secure contracts for them. And then you can also change your life. So you might be wondering, who will this skill work for? If it's working for 18 years old, if it's working for stay-at-home mom, if it's working for house agent, there's no reason why your case should be different. So it's possible that you're wondering that, okay, I mean, why should I listen to you? Maybe you're meeting me for the first time. Well, I'm Idowu-Agida Zion, and then I stay in Lagos, somewhere in Naija. I studied mechanical engineering in FUTA. I graduated 2021. Yes, and then, like I said, I will be revealing everything you need to know in this webinar. Everything you need to know. I will not keep anything. I will not keep anything. I want to tell you everything you need to know, and that's why I want you to pay attention. Yes, there were some terrible mistakes I did in 2021 and 2020, 2021, and those mistakes, I don't want anyone to do it. Yes, I did some Ponzi scheme, the likes of Rackstelly, the likes of MMM, the likes of EFX. Of course, you know what Ponzi scheme is, and then it put me into a lot of debt, right? So I collected money for some people to help them invest in these Ponzi schemes, and everything crashed. And these people started threatening me, "Where's my money? Where's my money? Pay me back my money." Some of them started calling police, pay me back my money, I need my money, all of those things. And then it became a whole lot of issues for me. And I did a very terrible mistake I don't want anyone to do here. I started using one loan app to repair another loan app, one loan app to repair, and then that's when it became real problem. Now, in this selfie here, this was where I was seeing footer here. I was devastated, I was frustrated, I was depressed. Of course, the picture clearly explains itself. Now, this second picture here, you would think that I was taking a selfie. No, I wasn't taking a selfie. I wasn't taking a selfie. I was taking a picture to receive another loan from another loan app. And you know how these loan apps are. They are very crazy. They will threaten your family. They will start calling your loved ones. They will start sending your pictures online. So it was really terrible for me. But then I heard about ghostwriting, just as you're hearing about ghostwriting. I put in the work. Yes, I wasn't just sleeping and waking. I put in the work, and then with this skill, I've been able to actually transform my life. I moved from the apartment. This picture here. This was the apartment I was actually staying before I moved. And of course, from from the picture you can see where I'm actually staying now, just from this skill. With this skill, I've been able to travel around the world. I've been able to go on vacation. I've been able to do beautiful, beautiful things for myself, for my family, yes, for my future. And that is why I want you to pay attention. This skill has changed my life, and that's why I'm revealing it to you, so it can also change your life. So if you were in the state where I was before, I want you to understand in your head now that things are about to change. Things are about to start working for your own good. Yes. Now, what will this class cover? This class will expose you to what ghostwriting is, step to get a ghostwriting contract. I will log into a foreign ghostwriting platform and show you how it works. I will also show you how ChatGPT can assist you in writing and bagging contracts with these companies. I also show you tips that you can follow to hit exclusive contracts in no time. I also show you how to cover how to receive your payments as a ghostwriter, and how to get started with ghostwriting, either a writer or non-writer. Yes, if you are busy, or like if you are Mrs. Folukemi that you have 2 kids, I mean, you have crazy schedule, I also show you the hack around it. I'm here to tell you the truth. I won't sugarcoat anything. We'll go straight to the point. Now, why should you pay attention to a skill like this? Now, it is disgraceful where we found ourselves as a country. I want you to look at this chart. This chart is showing us how much Nigerians earn per month. Now, if you see in this chart, about 17.1% are unemployed. But I want you to see carefully, about only 2.4% are earning over 200K. And that is where there is a very big issue. As big as Nigeria is, only 2.4% of Nigerians earn above 200K. And I'm wondering now, what is 200K? If you're going to rent an apartment, if you're going to get the basic thing like you're going to get, even the likes of Techno and Infinix phone, 200K is not sufficient anymore. If you're paying your house rent for just one self-con, God forbid you are now even staying in somewhere like Lagos Island here, you'll be spending more than 200K. And this is only 2.4%. And that's why you need to learn another skill. You need another source of income. This is disgraceful where we found ourselves as a country. With these statistics, it's said that one stream of income will never be enough. And every smart person out there needs to start earning in hard currency. Yes, you need to increase your source of income. With this skill, you can start earning 300 per month as a beginner. Yes, that's why you need to pay attention. So ghostwriting and how it works. Like I said, I'm going straight to the point. I won't beat around the bush. Ghostwriting involves the process of producing written material on behalf of a third party, be it an individual or a company, while receiving compensation for this service rendered. So you are producing written material for another person, a third party, and then there is a compensation, be it a company or an individual. Now, the key characteristics of ghostwriting is that the content is attributed to the client and not necessarily to the ghostwriter. So for some jobs that I've done before, some of those jobs are attributed to the company I'm working with or the clients and not necessarily my name. Now, specifically, the type of ghostwriting being referred to here pertains to creating content primarily for international companies. We don't work with local companies. We don't work with Nigerian companies. It's always international companies with payments being made in US dollars, and they pay in US dollars. Now, but the type of ghostwriting in this training specifically focuses on there are several niches of ghostwriting. Oftentimes, you must have seen some musicians sing some songs, and then the lyrics of those songs, it's not theirs. It's by another person, right? All of those things are ghostwriting. But the one we are focusing here focuses on writing, on article writing, essay writing, and story writing for deep pocket companies, foreign companies. Now, you can simply source for the content these companies want, or simply outsource to other writers who will do the writing on your behalf. Yes, you can decide to source for the content that these companies want, or you just outsource to other writers who will do the writing for you. And I'm going to show you how you can go about that also. in this training, and you still end up with 65 to 70% of the total pay. So if they are paying you like $1,000, at least you are sure that you are going to get $650, $700. So let's get straight to it. Now, what ghostwriting is not, you need to pay attention. Now, ghostwriting is not referring someone before you end. This skill does not involve any form of referral. It does not involve marketing, network marketing. You don't bring two people that will bring another two people. It doesn't. Like you thinking that, okay, you need to come online and show your face and say people to come and join. No, it does not involve anything like that. This skill, this process I'm showing you is just about you and the companies you're working with, supplying them the content they want. Yes, and I'm going to show you how to supply the kind of content these companies. Your business the business is between you and the company you're working with. These companies, I'm still going to show you how vast they have, the users they have, and that's why you don't need to bother about the money or whatever they do with your story or article. I'm still going to show you. Now, ghostwriting does not require you to run online adverts. It does not require any specialized knowledge. Like I said at the beginning of this webinar, I studied mechanical engineering in FUTA. What pushed me into this ghostwriting is depth and crisis and some stupid mistakes I did before. I mean, the likes of Ponzi scheme and using loan apps to repay loan apps. That's what pushed me into it. But of course, when there's a problem, what you need to focus on is the solution. And then ghostwriting came as a solution. Someone that studied mechanical engineering, I'm ghostwriting for foreign companies and I'm making a living out of it. I'm doing well for myself. So anyone can actually learn the skill. You don't need to own a website. You don't need to sell anything. It is not a Ponzi or an investment scheme. This is not CBEX. This is not a scheme whereby you think that, okay, if you invest 20K, in the next 2 weeks, you are investing 40K. Nothing like that. If you don't put in the work, there is no result for you. Yes. Now, how ghostwriting works? How does ghostwriting work? You might be wondering, how does ghostwriting work? Now, in the Western world, in the Western part of the world, there is high demand for written content, most especially stories. Now, it's in this part of the world that we don't actually read stories. We don't read. But in the Western part of the world, there is high demand for written content. And with this comes the demand for people who can supply these stories. Now, written content can be magazines, it can be journals, it can be articles, it can be blog posts, it can be content generally, it can be script writing. There is always demand for written content. Now, if there is an high demand for written content, there is need for us to get people that can deliver this content. Now, so just like you subscribe on Netflix, Amazon Prime, Spotify, YouTube Music, over there, people subscribe to reading ghostwriting platform. People subscribe to ghostwriting platform to read. People will pay full subscription. Just like my TV now, there is a subscription that is running on it that I subscribe every month for DSTV. Same way people subscribe to read articles, to read stories, to read magazines, to read journals, to read story posts, right? All right, so let me show you what I'm saying. Let me show you an example of what I'm saying. So you can see that there is a big demand. All right. Coming, I want to log into yes, I want to log into one of the companies we actually work with. All right, so let's get straight to it. I want to show one of the companies we work with. Yes. Yes, I believe everybody can see my screen. Yes. So this is one of the companies we actually work with here. This is Meganovu. Now I want to show you how vast they pay and how much they are willing to pay people to write for them. I'll show you some examples. So now look at this work, for example. Life as a servant is the story of a youth that was living that had a terminal illness and was living as a servant. This is the story. Now this is the number of persons that have read the story. 362,000 persons has read the story. Now usually people used to pay like $8 to read a story on this platform. People used to pay $8. So if you multiply 8 times 367,000, you can see the amount of money that this company has made for this particular story. But let's even assume that they're not paying up to $8. Let's just say that they are paying $1, just $1. Everybody that reads this story is paying just $1. So that means this company has made almost $400,000 from just this particular work. written by a ghostwriter, or $400,000 for just this particular work. Yes, just $400,000. And then now they will not pay the writer more than, maybe they'll pay the writer $2,000 or $3,000, $2,000 or $3,000. That's what they will pay. That's what they will pay the writer. But you can see the vast user that these companies have. See the amount of user just on just one book. You will see similar. If you come to Mega Novi here, you are going to see similar stories, several ones. See this one now. Underestimated son-in-law. Over 298 persons has read this story. See this one. Over 302 persons. That is how big. Now see this one. Yes. Let me show you one of these stories. One of the stories that people have written. People like you, ordinary people like you, wrote this story, and I'm going to show you how you yourself can start writing for this company. See how many people have read this story now. 528,000 persons. So you can imagine when a company makes over $500,000 from just one particular work, and then they have to pay you $2,000 or $3,000. It's not going to be an issue because they've made good money. They have the traffic, and that is. Let me show you some of the kind of works that these companies are looking for. Yes. Now the kind of stories they are looking for is mafia, sci-fi, war, history. If you're the kind of person that have you write about history, system, fantasy, teen, romance, several games, paranormal, whatever type of story that you have in your mind, these companies are interested in it. Yes. So if you saw the films like Prison Break, you saw films like 24 Hours, you saw films like Squid Game, Money Heist, exactly. I have seen some of my students that they will come to this platform, they will read stories on this platform, or I've seen people even secure contracts with quick Korean movie, this K-drama. So they will just change the characters, change some plot twists, put it in their own, change some of those plot twists and change the beginning and go to this site, apply for contracts, and then they will secure contracts. Now, if you go to this place now, you are going to see the writer's benefits, how much they are willing to pay a writer. In this place, you see writer's benefits. You can log in here, you can create an account with them here, and then you will see how to apply for contracts. Let me show you another company we work with. Yes, this is another company we work with. This is another company we work with here. Sorry. Yes, this is the company here. The name is Starry Writing. If you go to your browser now and you browse Starry Writing, you will see the details of this company. Yeah, you see the details of this company. I want to show some of my previous work. Yes, these are some of the previous work I have actually written for this company, about 4 of them. So with that, I have actually shown us 2 companies that will be willing to, yes, 2 companies that will be willing to, that you can work for. Yes, 2 companies you can work for. So let me go back straight to the slide as we continue. All right. So if you are feeling this class, I want you to drop fire emojis, so I'll continue to drop premium information. So I've already established that these companies, they have vast number of users. They are ready to give you job. They are ready. If a company is making from just one person's work, if they are making like that's $8 times let's even say it's over 100. So let's say you even write a story for them, a story, just one story, and then out of over 10 million users that they have, let's say only 1,000 persons read your story, just 1,000 persons. Multiply 8 times 1,000. That is over $8,000 that the company has made. The company will not struggle. Out of $8,000, they will not struggle to pay you your own 1,000 or 1,500 or $2,000. That's like the least. They will not struggle. They can still conveniently pay you your money because they have that traffic. They have people that are subscribing to read stories and articles on their site. Now, like I said, I'll be going straight to the point. No beating around the bush. How do you get a contract and how do you get paid and collect your US dollars? Number 1. Register on foreign. Sorry, I'm coming. I'm trying to navigate. I want to be sure that everybody's seeing what they're supposed to see. Okay, let's go. So the number 1 step is that you register on these foreign ghostwriting platforms that I will show you. Another example, I've shown us Mega Nova, I've shown us Starry Writing. Another example is Singapore New Reading. Yes, go to their platform, register. Apply for a contract by submitting a sample using the steps and template that I give you. Go ahead and apply for contract. Then how do you get the written content to supply these foreign companies? And this is where you want to pay much attention. Now, how do you supply these deep pocket companies with written contents? You can either decide to write yourself, or you can decide to outsource. Yes, you can decide to write yourself or outsource. Now, step 3, when you win the contract, fulfill the contract by writing. Don't worry, if you are busy to write, we will show you I will show you how to hire verified writers to write for you. And I also show you how ChatGPT can assist you in writing for this company. Then step 4, collect your first payment within 2 weeks to 30 days after you sign a contract with them. Depending on the company, some companies pay every 2 weeks, some pay every month. So I will show you some payment option that you can use to receive your payments. The money will be paid to your DOM account or virtual accounts. It can be paid to the likes of GPay and Pioneer. From there, you can withdraw it to your OPay or GT. Yes. Now, but Zion, I can't write. How do I supply these companies with written content? Maybe you are wondering. There are 3 ways. There are 3 things you can do. Number 1 is to learn how to write. Now, that's one thing you are still you can learn. Like someone like me, I decided to learn how to write. You've not person ever seen problem. That's when someone will say they cannot learn this, they cannot learn that. But if you see real problem, you will find solution. You can decide to learn how to write step by step. Then you can decide to outsource. Like I said, you get professional writers that can write for you. Then you still go on to make 65 to 70% of the total pay. Of course, you can't be making big money like the person that is writing, but then 70 to 65% is not bad. And like I said, these companies, you can have multiple contracts with them. You can have 2, you can have 3, you can have multiple contracts with them. Then there's another new way. You can let ChatGPT guide and assist you with hints and storylines, and you can do this with your smartphone. Now I want to show you how it works. Yes, how you can use ChatGPT, how ChatGPT can assist you in writing for these companies. I'm going to show us now how it works. So let's get straight to it. Okay, I'm about to share my screen now. How ChatGPT, and this is where everybody wants to pay attention. Okay. Yes, I believe you can see my ChatGPT screen now. Now, there are some prompts I'm going to give us. There are some prompts that you need to follow to start writing for these companies. Okay, I'm coming. So I'm coming now. I'm on it. I want to show us some prompts that I want us to follow to start getting it with these companies. Oh. So I'm coming. I want to quickly look for. So I want to show us some you can follow to start getting what you want with these companies. I'm on it. All right, so we all be seeing. This is where I want us to pay attention. I want us to see the prompt ourselves. I'm trying to project it on the system. All right. So I'm almost there. Yes, this is it. Okay, I believe everybody can see my screen at this point. Now, this is the chat GPT AI Ghostwriter prompt and guide. These are the guidelines you need to follow. This is the chat GPT AI Ghostwriter. Now, please read this to the end. First of all, find the AI prompts below. There are story ideas that have won contracts. These are story ideas that have won contracts in ghostwriting platform. These are story ideas that people have used to get contracts in time past. Now, insert at least 3 contract winning story ideas. Analyze. So what we want to tell ChatGPT now, let me show us here. You just copy this. This is number 1. These are story ideas that have won contracts. Exactly. So you copy it. So you bring it to your ChatGPT here. Exactly. Leave everyone. Then you paste it. Okay. So exactly. Then you come back to your ChatGPT prompts. Now it says insert at least 3 contract winning story ideas. Insert at least 3 contract winning story ideas. Now let me show us the story ideas. These are the story idea. These are the story idea. So you can pick any of these story idea. Let's start with number 1. Let's copy number 1. Let's see. Yes, then you go to your ChatGPT, you paste it here. This is number 1 story idea. So let's story idea number 1. Story idea number 1, exactly. Now let's go to story idea number 2. You copy it again, story idea. So if you see what I've done here, it's clear. It's saying these are story ideas. These are story ideas that have won contracts in ghostwriting platforms. Here are the story idea. You tell ChatGPT story idea. These are the story idea. I've copied story idea number 1. I want to copy story idea number 2. Now these are the story ideas. Let me copy another story idea. Let's copy this story idea number 3. Yes, this is the story idea. Control C. You go back to ChatGPT and then you paste the story idea. Okay. Now let's copy another story idea. Story idea number 3. Story idea number 3. Okay. So you come back to this story idea. I've pasted story idea number 2. This is story idea number 2. This is story idea number 2 now. Now I'm pasting story idea number 3. Story idea number 3. So these are the story ideas. Let's copy another one. This is another story idea. Let's copy this one. Control C. Then you come back to ChatGPT here and you paste it here. Control. All right. These are the story ideas. Now, this is where I want you to pay attention. Now, let's go back to our ChatGPT prompts. Now, see this ChatGPT prompt said, insert at least 3 contract winning story ideas. So I've inserted the contract winning story ideas. And that's you should tell ChatGPT to analyze the story ideas and give me 5 story ideas that are equally or better, more interesting with potential for more plot twists and winning contracts. So you just copy it. Yes. If you master this and you know how this actually works, this can actually simplify your work. And then within an hour, 30 minutes per day, you can know what to do. Because I'm still going to show us processes to this. And this is where you want to pay attention. It's not just about, there's still some processes to this. So Control C. Then let's go back to ChatGPT. Share this. Okay. Now, pay attention. Control V. Now watch the magic that is going to happen. So don't forget what I did. These are the story ideas. These are story ideas that I've won contract before. I pasted the story ideas. Then I ask ChatGPT to analyze the story idea and give me 5 other story ideas that are better, more interesting. Then press your enter. Now see the magic. Now the magic has started. Here are, see it. Here are 5 story ideas crafted to match and even surpass the emotional depth, tension, and plot twist potential of the examples you shared. Each idea is designed to resonate well with readers of the romance genre and fit the standards of ghostwriting platform contracts. Exactly. See, ChatGPT is supplying this story idea number 1, this story idea number 2, this story idea number 3, this story idea number 4. It's still supplying, it's still going, it's still loading. It's still loading. Story idea number 4. This story idea number 5. Very good. Now it's even asking if we want more story idea. But let's just pick one. Let's pick one. Let's pick one. Let's see. Bound to the Beasts. Let's pick this number 2. This is the one we'll be working with. So let's go back to our ChatGPT prompts. Yes. Now, so in the ChatGPT prompt, it says that for story idea, I said we'll be picking story idea number 2. For story idea number 2, you've given me above, write a plot outline following the guidelines, following the following guidelines. So these are the guidelines, just copy them again. Exactly. Control C. Go to ChatGPT here. Okay. Control V. Exactly. So I've put the guidelines for ChatGPT. Yes. For story idea number 1, you've given me, write a plot outline following the guidelines. I've given it the guidelines. There are still more guidelines. So I'm coming. Let's go back to. Oh, this is it. Yes. This is me on ChatGPT now. I believe everybody can see the screen at this point. So for story idea number 1, coming. Exactly. I believe everybody can see my screen. This is it. This story idea number. So I said for story idea, let me change it to story idea number 2. Story idea number 2. Exactly. I've given it the prompts. So there are still more prompts. Come back to your ChatGPT prompts. These are the prompts here. See the prompts here. Now, I'm asking ChatGPT. You will tell ChatGPT what you want ChatGPT to do, and then it is going to do it for you. Follow the structure below for the plot outline. Control C. Let me go back to ChatGPT. Control V. There's still more. Okay. So go back to our ChatGPT prompts. This is the ChatGPT prompt exactly. Then you copy it again. Control C. This is the ChatGPT prompt here. Then let's go back to ChatGPT itself. This ChatGPT. Now Control V. All right. So now see the instructions. I asked ChatGPT to follow the guidelines. It said for story idea number 2, you have given me above, write a plot outline following the following guidelines. These are the guidelines. I've copied the guidelines. I said ChatGPT to develop the outline based on what I want, based on these are the templates that actually works for this company. This is the kind of stuff that they are looking for. This is the format they are looking for. So I've asked ChatGPT to do that for me. Then press enter. Now watch the magic. Absolutely. Here's a full plot outline based on story idea number 2 from earlier, Bound to the Beast. Following your guidelines, tone, pacing, and character. See the story idea. This is the story idea. It is generating the story idea for me. See it. This is it. This is the title. Can you see? This is the genre. These are the troops. See it. It's generating it for me. These are the themes. These are the sets. This is the blob of the story. This is the characterization. It's following the format I asked it to follow. This is the exposition. Exactly. These are the things that the companies want. Exposition. This is inciting incidents. It's now telling me what is going to be in chapter 1. Inciting incidents. Then this is what's going to be in chapter 2 to 8. Rising action. See how it is listing it. Then this is what's going to be in climax. Chapter 9 to 13. See how it's breaking it down. This is what's going to be in the denouncement, chapter 14 to 15. Exactly. Now pay attention. Pay attention. Okay. I want to show us something. No, not this. Coming. So let's this we've seen this one. Let's go to the ChatGPT prompt. Now, see the ChatGPT prompt here. It is saying now the third instruction that I want to pay attention is to expand on the plot outline using the guidelines above and give more believable plot twists. Now I'm asking ChatGPT to give me more believable plot twists. More believable plot twists. I'll just copy it. Control C. Go back to ChatGPT here. Then paste it here. Okay. Control V. Now let's see the magic again. See it. It's going to expand the plot outline for me now. Just watch. Exactly. Here is a deeper and more expanded plot outline for Bound to the Beast using simple English. Keeping the female lead weak at start with the strong male lead. See everything here. See the answers there. Bound to the Beast has expanded is the genre, the troop, the theme, the settings, the blob. It expanded the blob. See it. It's still loading. It's still loading. Let's give it a white. It's loading. This is the blob. Now, this is the exposition that's expanded the exposition. This is the inciting incident. This is the rising action that's expanded it into something more detailed that can help secure a contract with these companies. Exactly. Rising action. See now. See it. See chapter 1. See chapter 2. Is adding more plot twists. See more plot twists here. Chapter 3, chapter 4 to 5, chapter 6 to 7, more plot twists. More plot twists. It's still going, it's still loading. Chapter 9 is adding chapter 10, more plot twists. Chapter 13, exactly. And this is it. It's even suggesting extra plot twists for later chapters if needed. If you want to expand your story, it's suggesting extra plot twists that you can use. Now, let me go to our ChatGPT. See, important step. These platforms don't want you submitting raw AI generated work. They don't want you to submit raw generated work. So after you are done with 3 above, take the content you get, go to 0GBT and paste it there. You can go to 0GBT, paste it there. Let me quickly show us that. To check the AI content there. Let me copy what we have. What is it? Story idea. Coming. Okay. Coming. Exactly. Okay, so this is it. I'm coming. Okay. Control C. Now, so here I have actually copied my whole outline. I've copied my whole outline here. I've copied it. This is the whole outline. I copied everything. Then I'm going to go to where to check the AI content. So I'm going to go to my browser. Let's go to 0GBT, 0GBT. Yeah. So we paste our contents there. Let's see. This is it. It's loading. Okay. So I'm coming, please. Coming. Okay, so this is where we're going to paste our story outline. Control V. Yes, we want to detect the AI content in it. So let's click on detect text. So it's going to look at all the text and see the rate, the percentage of AI on it. And this is the site. Believe exactly. See, 0gpt.com. This is the site. Like I said, I'm not going to be gatekeeping anything. So see it. Your text is human written. Your text is human written. So this is it. Now let me go back to ChatGPT prompts. Now, where you need to pay attention is just paraphrase the point. If you have some portions, because me I've been using my own ChatGPT over and over again. Because I've been using my ChatGPT over again, that's why it's actually giving me something very, very. It's giving me something very, very okay. Yes. Yeah. So because I've been using my ChatGPT over and over again, because I've been using my ChatGPT over and over again, that is why it is giving me something very, very solid. So what you need to do is to just paraphrase it. Now I'm supposed to give the paraphrasing tool, but usually people used to misuse it, and that's why I don't always give it out in webinars like this. People used to misuse the paraphrasing tools. That's why I don't give it out in webinars like this. But then you guys already get how to follow these prompts, how to go about this. Let me increase my screen. So in your paraphrasing tool, let's say what ChatGPT is giving you is Ade goes to school. What you're supposed to write is goes to Institute of Learning, Shola. That's it. That works. So you just need to paraphrase it. You don't just copy things from ChatGPT and go and paste it on this site and go and use it to apply for contracts. No, you paraphrase it. You can get paraphrasing too. Exactly. Now, what do you need to get started? And this is where you all need to start paying attention. So, like I said, I have shown us about 3 platforms we work with. I have shown us the kind of content they work. I have said that for people that have seen films like even K-drama, you can basically sit down, check the K-drama movie or Money Heist or Prison Break and use it to secure contracts. Then if you are too busy to write, you can outsource. You can get writers to write for you. Still go on with 65 to 70% of the total pay. So what do you need to get started? You need your smartphone. You don't necessarily need a laptop. You need an internet connection. And then you will need 1 hour plus of focused work per day. That's very, very important. Now, how do you get paid and collect your earnings? Because this company pay in US dollars, you need to open a dollar account to receive your money. Now, I used to help my students I used to show them how to go about opening GPay, Pioneer, and DOM accounts for free. Then from there, they can withdraw it into their local bank. Now, to open these accounts, you just need your NIN slip. If you have your NIN slip or you have driver's license, ID card, you can go about it and open this account. Exactly. So, sorry, I'm coming. Now, following these templates that I've shown you, let's just see some quick examples of what people have been able to do. Now, here is Sharon. Sharon is a 20 years old medical student, and then she received $432. See what she said. She said, Zion, ghostwriting money is sweet die. When I think of the amount of money I'm expecting next month, November and December, I fit buy land this year. Imagine having a plot of land at 20. That's how much. This is GPay. This is one of the accounts we use to receive money. This 438. Another person here is Thank God. Thank God is like, I bless God for ordering my step to see your link on TikTok. I think he saw my link on TikTok. I said a month ago, I was about dropping out from Land. The rest is history because all thanks to this skill. He was paid $378 by this company he's working for. Yes. Now let me show us another example. Yes, Oluwaseun. Ms. Oluwaseun, a mother of 2. She has 2 kids. Got her first paycheck of $300 within 5 weeks. And this is typical of most of my students. Most of their first paycheck is either $300. Some will get 100, then 200. But most of them is always $300. And then she went to the bank to actually withdraw it, cash it out. He said, here's my first payment for this contract, boss. 1K to go. That means she's still expecting another $1,000 from this company. Now, she secured this company. This is one of the deep pocket companies we work with. She secured contracts from them. She said, God bless you for showing us the best way to earn in dollars. I am grateful. Another person is Sandra. Sandra, we met Sandra on Sandra met me on Twitter. She saw one of my tweets, and then that was how she got started. I said, when Sandra came across one of my tweets, sorry, come. So this is Sandra. Basically, every story has like a basic. So when Sandra came across one of my tweets on X, she was in a despicable state. But now she earned over $440 per month. She has this profit share, like I said, just like Rachel at the beginning of the webinar. And our Rachel, she has earned over $1,000 from the contract, and then profit share. As the story is still pushing, the site will continue to pay you, the company will continue to pay you. So these companies, they can pay you for life for this skill. You can continue to get profit share, profit share. This is an extra profit share she's still getting on our work. Now, full disclosure. Now, I have shown you so many things. I have shown you some of these companies. I have shown you what you need to supply to them. I have shown you some sites and some tools you've seen. So you've seen the testimonials. But I want to clarify something before we move ahead. I'm not going to lie to you. All these are students who achieved these results, implemented everything we taught them. This is not for lazy people. You will need to put in the work to see results. Like I said, so if you know you are lazy and can't work for 1 hour per day, please don't join this program. If you know you are lazy, it's not for you. How I transformed my life from being in debt and battling loan apps to where I am right now. It's not just by sleeping and waking. It is by working. But for the fact that you are still here till this point of this webinar, that actually shows that you're a serious person. And I have a special gift for you before we conclude this webinar. That's why you need to pay attention. I have gifts for just 5 persons before we end this webinar. Now, making your first $500 to $1,000 in the next 30 to 45 days is very possible. If you commit to my teachings and implement them, you too can be the next sharing your testimony. So if you believe that with the right knowledge and support, which I will provide, you can also put in one work of work daily to achieve your goal of earning $1 through ghostwriting, then your results will surely come. Yes, like I said, I have free gifts for some persons, and that's why you want to pay attention. Now, frequently asked questions. How much can I make with ghostwriting? You can make as much as possible. You can get several contracts. You can get multiple contracts. Like I showed you when I log into one of the sites where that we work with, and I was showing that I have about 4 stories there that are running, that are making me money. So you can make as much as possible. You can start from 300 to 500 to 1,000 to 2,000. Do you need to refer to earn? Not at all. Is it an investment? Not at all. How do people make money? Weekly? How do you make withdrawal? It is weekly or monthly. Do you need to be a professional writer? No. You can learn the writing skill or you outsource. Is this a scam? Well, from the things I've explained so far, you actually realize that for the fact that I said that there is an amount of work for you to do, there is something you need to implement, there is action you need to put in place, then you should know that this is real business and it's a real skill. How long does it take people to learn and start earning? You can start learning within a week. You can complete the learning process. And then within your first month, some of my students, like I said, they use K-drama movie, they use this popular Squid Game, 24 hours, movies generally, and they just twerk it. And then within 2 weeks, they've secured a contract. So it's very possible. That's how fast you can start getting results. You can secure your first contract within your first month, very possible. Within 2-3 weeks, 1 month, 1 month plus, you can secure your first contract, and then you can start receiving paychecks from it. Now at this point, with everything I've actually explained to everyone, anyone can actually get started with this training. You can log into this site, you can start supplying them content, you can follow those prompts, and then you can start getting contract with these companies. Yes. But then, for people that actually want to work hand in hand with me, they want to actually see that, okay, you know what, Zion? Hold my hand. Let me get fast results with this skill. Just hold my hand. Show me what to pay attention to. Show me the companies to work with that will easily give me contracts. Show me what works. Now, for these people, this is where you want to actually pay attention. I want to introduce you to the Ghostwriting Training Academic Coaching and Support Program. This is a self-paced one-on-one online training that is designed for you to complete within 5 days or less, and you begin implementing. In this program, you'll be learning the strategies and techniques you need to know about ghostwriting and working for foreign companies. You learn this in a very simplified way, step by step. You will get tags, templates, apps, software, resources that will help you to simply replicate what we will show you, and you'll get a contract within 30 to 45 days, step by step. So you'll be shown what you actually need to do, what you need to focus on. Now, this is what you'll be getting in the training program. Now, number 1, you'll be getting the full GIG training guide. Now, this will benefit you even if you do not have any writing experience. This takes you from a basic writer to the level of writing, the type of content that these companies want. So this will teach you how to become a professional writer in no time. Yes, this is actually worth 80,000. Now, see what Fiona has to say. She was like, our contract ended nicely. Fiona also, she has earned over 1,500 from this contract. but she's still getting extra profit share monthly. This company is still paying her because the story is on their platform, the story is still pushing, and they will continue to pay her. Now she said, "Thank you for this life-changing program. Learned how to write from this course." She was able to learn how to write from the beginning. Fiona too is like she has a kid also. This is the picture of her kid here. What else will you be getting? You'll be getting the no writing blueprints to earning with ghostwriting. This one you don't need to write. This will show you exactly how to earn from ghostwriting without doing any of the writing yourself. How to back contract as a non-writer, how to find verified writers and outsource and earn 60 to 70%. The exact template to get verified writer to produce your work and get contract fast. Now, let me show you an example. Mr. Adeshino here. Mr. Adeshino has a 9-to-5 job. He's actually very busy. He has kids also. I don't know the number of kids he has, but I know he has kids. It was like, "My bro, good morning. I forgot to update yesterday. I got this contract from one of the companies we work with. I can't even explain how I am feeling, my bro, especially signing with this particular company." So what he does is he basically outsources, and he will use a writer. Like I told you, we're going to show you how you can get writers. He uses writers and he's still making 65 to 70% of the total pay. Now, this no writing blueprint is worth about 50,000 naira. You also get exposed to 16 foreign companies. Now, before in the webinar, I actually showed us about 3 companies you can work with. But this one, you are going to get exposed to more companies. So you have multiple options. You will see how to create a free account with each of these companies and how to get contracts from them. Now, let me show us one typical example. Now, this is Heritage. Our popular name is Heritage. Now, when she was in university, she had a kid. And then life was really difficult for her because it's enough when you're trying to feed yourself, but when you're not trying to feed a kid. When she finished from school, there was no job, and then life was big. It was a mess, total mess. And then she came across this skill. She was like, at this point, I feel like crying. How I wish I uploaded a different story. This is the same story that gave me an X. Now I am signing with them. I'm signing with this company, and this contract is worth about $1,350. She was like, "Thank you. We are doing more." Now this is for a mother that actually took it while she was in school, and she was able to transform her life by just implementing what is in this skill. Because of course she has access to several companies she can work with. Now this is what the value of this is about 50,000 naira. Now, ghostwriting contract application templates. You get templates that you can follow. Templates that has helped over 700 people to secure contracts, and then you can follow them. Now, look at what Olivia, one of my students, had to say. This was March 12, 2025, when she secured this contract. She was like, "I got an exclusive contract for that same book I told you about. And you even said it too. I am so overwhelmed. I just told her, just change the title of this work, change the title, change this book cover, and then use it to apply on this platform." And that was it. She got an exclusive contract from them. Templates that you can follow to secure jobs. This is that same template that Olivia followed. And then this exclusive contract is worth about $1,100. Yes. Then you're also going to learn how to create a dollar account. Of course, I already told us that these companies, they pay in dollar. So they don't pay in naira. So you learn how to open the likes of GPay, how to open the likes of Gray, Pioneer, and PayPal. For example, here, this is one of my students here, Mrs. Isiaka. She received about 489. This is $346, 489 naira. And then this is it in her GPay account. From here, she withdrew it into her local bank. Now, the worth of this is about 30,000 naira. Now, in total, this is what you'll be getting. You'll be getting the full GIG training guide, no writing blueprint to earning from ghostwriting, where you don't need to write at all. You just need to be outsourcing. Foreign platforms to get contracts with, 3 gens to get contract fast, ghostwriting contract application templates, and dollar account creation. Now, the worth of everything you'll be getting is 260,000 naira. But no, you're not going to be paying 260,000 naira for this at all. Now, free bonus for people that will be getting started today. Like people that will be getting started today, I have free bonus for them. Now, bonus number 1, you'll be getting 30 days USD 1,100 ghostwriting blueprint. You get to see what you will be doing from day 1 to day 30. So you can get a contract. You get special template and platform to get contract winning books for you to reverse engineer and win contracts. Yes, you're going to get some story ideas that you can twerk around, use to apply and get contracts. Now look at Issa. Issa got an exclusive contract worth $1,100 within 2 weeks. Yes. So for people getting started like today, one thing is sure, within the next 2 weeks, you can start securing exclusive contracts. She got an exclusive contract. She said she applied 2 days ago, and it's not up to a month that she got the course. I started implementing 2 weeks ago. Within 2 weeks, she got her first contract from this company. This company asking her to review and sign with them. They will actually, of course, when these companies, when they see that, oh, your work is good, and they see that this is what they want, you are following, you have what they want, they will quickly send you a mail. Oh yeah, sign with us. You will see that they will say review and sign. Review this work, sign with us. We want you to sign with us. Yes, because of course, like I told you, in this world, content is king. These companies are looking for people to give out contracts to people who supply them contract, because they have vast number. They have over 10 million users. So they need more than 1,000 ghostwriters. They need multiple ghostwriters, people that can actually supply content to them. Free bonus for action. Another free bonus for action for those that will be getting started today. Access to my exclusive one-on-one mentorship and support groups. Now, with the right guidance and mentorship, you get quality information and can easily land your first contract within the next 1 to 4 weeks. You also get a community of top ghostwriters who you can relate with. Yes, you get access to my community and support group. Here's what Mommy Grace has to say. Here's what Mommy Grace has been able to achieve consistently with this support. Boss, see my sign up. This is a sign up for yesterday. My children's school fees don't set. She was actually planning to use this money to pay for her kids' school fees. Yes, this is also what people that are getting started today, this is what they will get access to. They will get access to support groups that can help them start things. So this is, of course, this is a stay-at-home mom and she's doing well for herself. Now, how much are you going to pay to get access to this? 200,000 for this would be a great deal, because imagine the next 1 to 4 weeks you bag an exclusive contract worth 1,100 deal. Would that be a great deal? Of course. Take for example, like Issa here, within 2 weeks of implementing, she got a contract $1,100. So imagine you paid 200,000 naira to learn this, and then within 2 weeks you are getting a contract worth $1,100. It's going to be a sweet deal. You've made tremendous money, and like I said, these companies, you can get multiple contracts from them. Multiple contracts. You can give some to some writers. Oh, you continue this one for me. You continue this one for me, and be getting money for yourself. But you won't be paying that. You won't be paying 100,000. You will be paying 80,000 for that matter. You won't be paying any of that. Now, the value of everything you'll be getting, I'm going to value it at 60,000. Now, in the time past, people have paid 60,000 for this. As at 2023, 2024, when the target audience for this skill were working dads and mom, people that are working, people that have a stable jobs, people paid 60,000 to actually learn this. Now, but guess what? Because you've actually stayed this long, and because of the influencer that gave you my link for you to join this webinar, you won't be paying that amount. You won't be paying that amount, because the target audience now is now for corpers and fresh graduates. Yeah, corpers are students and graduates, so you won't be paying that amount. Now, here is everything you will be getting. Like I said, you'll be getting the full ghostwriting study course. You'll be getting the no blueprints to earning from ghostwriting. You don't need to write. You just need to be outsourcing. You'll be getting about 16. It's not even 16. Recently, we added about 3 more companies. So that makes it about 19 foreign companies you can write with. You'll be getting the 3 genres you need to focus on. Category. The essence of all of this thing you're getting is because I want you to get fast results. Like he said, I got back the contract within 2 weeks. I also want you to come and say within 1 week, 2 weeks, you've secured your contract. So that's why I want to give you every information, since I can help you get fast results. You'll be getting ghostwriting contract application template. You'll get how to create your account. Now, you also get some free bonuses. 1,100 ghostwriting contract blueprint contract. 1,100 ghostwriting contract blueprint templates. You are going to get access to my support and mentorship community. You will get access to the training recordings. Some previous training recordings we've had like this, you get access to them. They are also going to get access to the ChatGPT AI ghostwriter. Yes, everything I shared previously, you will get access to all of them. The AI ghostwriter, the writing prompt, to get access to them. Now, the real price of all of this thing is 60,000 naira, but there is a special discount offer. Now, let's see what Soso has to say. Soso is a copper. She said, if they had told me last year that before I serve or as I'm serving, I will touch this kind of money, I will say they are lying. But this is me, a new copper, having this and more. I want to thank you and thank God. This is about $600 that she received from this company. She went to the bank. This is a copper uniform. And then she went to withdraw the money herself. Yes. So the special discount offer is actually 34,999 naira. But for 5 people, I have a special gift for 5 people. Now, for those who are ready to get started now, I have a special gift for them. All you just need to do is to make a one-time payment of 28,999 naira to this account. PamPay. Yes. Just make a payment and then you get access to everything I've talked about. For international students, please send me a message and I will direct you to how to make payments. Please note that once the first 5 slots are filled, you will need to pay 34. Once these 5 slots are filled, you need to pay 34,999 naira to get access to the ghostwriting blueprint training program in this webinar. So this is the account to pay to if you want me to hold your hand and teach you step by step what you need to do to start getting results. I'm already receiving some WhatsApp messages, so it's just 5 slots. It's 5 slots. But then, before we end this webinar, I want to quickly show us something. Yes, I want to show us something before we end this webinar. This is where I want us to pay attention. All right, let's go. So the next slide. Some people will say that, oh, Zion, I'm just meeting you for the first time. How do I trust you? How do I believe you? How do I trust you? Now, you can see my Twitter bio here. This is Jason. This is my Twitter bio here, Jason Sheung. This is also my IG ID, Idowu-Agida. You can check me on IG and see me. Verify that, oh, you're talking to a real person. You're dealing with a real person. These are my social media accounts. Now, I want to show us 2 case studies. Yes, this is Miss Aminat. As at January 14, she shared this with me January 14. Oh, no. But then, as at January 16, 2024, she was in people's DM and she was begging that they should borrow her money, urgent 2K. Yeah, she was begging. She said, as at 2024, I was a beggar. Then I just got into ghostwriting, but things were difficult. I sent this message to 5 people. Only this guy responded. She was begging them. Before that time, she was working as a teacher. He said, this is my last payment before I quit job. I worked for 7 years. I didn't receive 30K a month. My salary was 20K. And my boss there was low enrollment, was saying there is low enrollment. Because of that, the boss paid her 9K. This particular month, if this money was cash, I wouldn't have received it. I left the job 2022, did so many things online, but I failed until I came across ghostwriting towards the end of 2023. Seriously, I didn't believe all big results. She didn't believe all of these results she used to see on my status, but she still managed to get started. Now, this was her first payment was from one of the companies that actually showed us. She got $270,000. That was her first payment. If one book can achieve this, imagine what 10 books can achieve. Now, let me show you what she's doing. Now, see her. As at early this year, she shared a receipt for me. This is almost 3 million naira. Mrs. Aminat. She's a stay-at-home mom. She has 2 kids. This was somebody that was actually begging for urgent 2K. That was begging people. This was somebody had the guts to audacity to pay 9K as a teacher, as salary, saying that there is low enrollment. I wonder what somebody wants to be doing with 9K. But here she is now. She has transformed her life entirely. She has purchased a plot of land. She has properties in her name. This was where she shared with me early this year. She said, by the way, good news. First income in 2025. More still coming. This is our first income in 2025. About 3 million. If you convert this is almost 3 million. Now, let me show us another case study. And this is the one I want us to pay attention to. Now, Omomi, he said, good morning, Zion. I just want to tell you I'll be enrolling for my master's in backup this year. This also is paying. This has been my goal since I left school. I appreciate all your support and GIG. Now, Omomi, with this skill, she's sponsoring a master's. Yes, she's sponsoring a master's in backup. Of course, you know what that means. For somebody to be using her own hard-earned money to sponsor a master's. She was like, to crown it all, I got an exclusive contract. She still got an exclusive contract. That time she shared that testimony with me. He said, you won't really know what all this means to me. But now only me if you understand. Leaving school, a friend promised me he will foot my master's. He is capable, so I felt relaxed. When she left school, a friend, like an uncle, promised her only to finish NYSC, and then he shifted post. He started demanding nonsense. Story for another day, Sha. But I just want to appreciate you and the GIG team. It wasn't easy though. Sleepless nights map. Who would have believed I will be funding my masters to back up myself? I am truly grateful, Zion. This is another thing that Omomi have been able to achieve. Of course, you will know what it means for someone to be sponsoring their masters themselves. Another example here is Choma. This is it. Choma purchased 2 plots of land with this skill. Congratulations, Choma. This is the conversation with the agent. This is it. Of course, if you see this, you know that this is millions that she actually paid for this. He said, you've locked down 2 plots of Bethel Garden Estates. Thank you for choosing to journey with us. This is the realtor. If you check this screenshot, you will see realtor ID, GIG doings. Didn't know I could achieve this. She has been able to purchase a plot of land just from this skill. All right. Okay, so like I said before, for just 5 people, I think now for my DM is jam-packed. I think there are just about 2 slots. I think there are just about 2 slots left. So if you are paying, this is the account to actually pay to. We are about to come to the end of this webinar. All right, this is the account to pay to if you are paying. This is the account to pay to if you're actually paying. So if you have further questions or you want to get access to any of these, just send me a message on WhatsApp. Yeah, send me a message on WhatsApp and then I'll help you get started. So we've come to the end of this webinar. Yes, I want you to do something. I want everybody to do something. I believe in positive affirmation. I believe so much in positive affirmation. So this is what I want us to do. I want you to write because it has worked for me in time past. When I was in debt, when I was in crisis, this is what worked for me. I want you to say it confidently that I will put in the work and earn in dollars this year. I want you to type it in the comment section. Yes, I will put in the work and earn in dollars this year. Say it affirmatively because what you say, I mean, the things you say is what is going to come to pass. I will put in the work and I will earn in dollars this year. Before we end this webinar, I want you to say it. I will put in the work and I will earn in dollars this year. Please, for those that have sent in the money, just send a receipt of your payment and then I'll help you get started. I'll help you get started. Yes, thank you. I can see you, Lawa. I can see you, Rory. I can see you, Blessing. I can see you, Momo. I can see you, the cat. I can see you, T-Best. I can see you. Yes, I will put in the work. Yes, somebody was asking, how do you get the story ideas? Of course, all of those story ideas will be given to you in the training guide. For those who get access to the training guide, you get access to all of this. For those who get the training guide, you get access to the story ideas. So we've come to the end of this webinar. Thank you so much for tuning in. God bless you all. If there are further questions, please let me know. Thank you very much. All right, take care. See you guys next time.